considering disheartening and depressing news that isn't old with the grand jury report from the dioceses in Philadelphia and the news from a couple weeks ago, Cardinal McCarrick and others, I thought St. Stephen of Hungary's letter of admonitions to his son would be apropos for us to meditate upon. As fathers or mothers out there, aunts and uncles, as priests, catechists, as leaders, of course, here we are in the Archdiocese. All the temporal power that a king would have, and listen to Stephen's words to his son. My dearest son, if you desire to honor the royal crown, I advise, I counsel, I urge you above all things to maintain the Catholic and Apostolic faith with such diligence and care that you may be an example for all those placed under you by God, and that all the clergy may rightly call you a man of true Christian profession. Failing to do this, you may be sure that you will not be called a Christian or a son of the Church. Indeed, in the royal palace, after the faith itself, the Church holds second place, first propagated as she was by her head, Christ, then transplanted, firmly constituted and spread through the whole world by his members, the apostles and the holy fathers. And though she always produced fresh offspring, nevertheless in certain places she is regarded as ancient. However, dearest son, even now in our kingdom the Church is proclaimed as young and newly planted. And for that reason she needs more prudent and trustworthy guardians. Is that beautiful? Prudent and trustworthy guardians, lest the benefit which the divine mercy bestowed on us undeservedly should be destroyed and annihilated through your idleness, indolence, or neglect. Words apropos for us today. My beloved son, delight of my heart, hope of your posterity, I pray, I command that at every time and in everything, strengthened by your devotion to me, you may show favor not only to relations and kin, or to the most eminent, be they leaders or rich men or neighbors or fellow countrymen, but also to foreigners and to all who come to you. By fulfilling your duty in this way, you will reach the highest state of happiness. Be merciful to all who are suffering violence, keeping always in your heart the example of our Lord who said, I desire mercy and not sacrifice. Be patient with everyone, not only with the powerful, but also with the weak. Finally, be strong lest prosperity lift you too much or adversity cast you down. Be humble in this life, that God may raise you in the next. Be truly moderate, and do not punish or condemn anyone immoderately. Be gentle, so that you may never oppose justice. Be honorable, so you may never voluntarily bring disgrace upon anyone. Be chaste, so that you may avoid all the foulness of lust, like the pangs of death. All these virtues I have noted above make up the royal crown, and without them no one is fit to rule here on earth or attain the heavenly kingdom. Wise words for us to meditate upon and to, with God's grace, put into practice in our own state of life. In the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.